Great season. What was it? I thought the start was probably much everything you guys wanted today. It was up and down and close game through. I mean, what did you think of the first quarter?
I think it was a pretty decent first quarter. We executed a lot better in the first quarter than we did down the stretch.
Even in the second quarter, it was still a tight game, and then Bowdoin went on that 10-2 run to end the second quarter and went up by 10, and then they opened the second half with that 8-0 run. And that kind of, I thought that was really the turning point of the game, kind of what was going on in that part.
Agreed. Yeah, it was, the second quarter was tough. We had 3 of our starters with 2 personal fouls. So that was really discouraging. We tried to fight through that, and at halftime we were very encouraged about where we were at the half. But we got off to a slow start in the third quarter, so I think that was the turning point.
Yeah, and Smith went down with that injury in the second quarter. It was scary. I think at any leg thing like that, it almost scares an athlete. I've seen it a million times. But she came back in the game, and I thought she fought through it. Kind of, what kind of effort did she give you today, even after the injury?
Bria Smith and all of our players give.
She's always gives 100% no matter what. So,
Absolutely.
She definitely came back off that little mishap, how she was expected to come back.
Taiah, I cover a lot of games here at this college, and I see a lot of players come in here that are very, very good players. You're one of the true better players that I've seen come into this gym. I mean, kind of for your game, what are the keys to your game all the way through? Because it looks to me you can shoot outside, you can go inside. It looks like you got the whole package.
I mean, I'm just trying to get to the open spots, shoot when I need to shoot, and just try to pull it out for my team. Unfortunately, we fell short today, but today I kind of was just if they're gonna sag, I'm gonna shoot, but if they're gonna leave the lane, I'm gonna take it. So either way, I'm just gonna try to score.
Coach, for you, same thing. What kind of player is Taiah? Such a young age for a college athlete has come in, and she was fantastic these 2 days and throughout this whole season.
Well, if I could take a moment, when I saw Taiah, first time I saw Taiah, Thornton was on film, and I immediately said that this is a special player. First time I saw her in high school for a high school game. It was effortless for her to score 20 points in that particular game that I went to see my first time seeing her. And I fell in love with this young lady. Her spirit, her game, her whole personality is something to be marveled. She's a wonderful human being, great player. I don't know what else I could say positive about this young lady, but everything that we need, she is, and beyond.
Taiah, for you, at Bowdoin College, they were number 5 team coming in, 24-2 record, 25-2 coming into today. What kind of team were they? I mean, were they everything that you thought they were and more?
Yeah, they were what we expected. I mean, they're a big team, so it was expected, but we just couldn't capitalize on some of our moments, so we just couldn't pull it out.
Coach, I know for you, when you played Skidmore yesterday, even though there was a disparity in rebounding on the glass, you guys still pulled out that game. Today, again, a pretty big disparity, I thought, on the boards. Was it a different animal with Bowdoin, the way that they rebound the ball?
I don't think so. I think that we just didn't do what we were supposed to do. Okay? I think that Bowdoin did exactly what they were supposed to do. They're a well-coached team. They hit the glass. They know they had size on us. And I think their players just did what was expected of them from their coaching staff. So I just think that we didn't do some of the little things that we should have done and could have done in certain situations.
One senior. I mean, you lose one senior from this group. This is a group this team, I wouldn't be surprised if they were right back here or going even further next year. How excited are you about this team and the young group that you have in front of you?
Well, I'm super excited about the future. Some of our commitments that we have for next season, infused with the young ladies that we have currently, the future's bright.
Taiah, same thing for you. I mean, you're one of the youngins that'll be back for another couple of years. I mean, I say youngins. I know you're not young, but you have a group of kids, players that are around you that you're going to be with for a while. How excited are you to get back to work and get ready for next year?
Because it's next season we're pretty much going to have pretty much the same team, even more. So, like, I just know that we could, like you said, we could possibly go farther than we did this year. So I'm looking forward to it.
Coach, you're losing Michaela and Nija, but obviously Michaela is, a four-year player for you. Just tell me about her work ethic, coming off the bench the way she does. Just tell me about her.
Well, everything about Michaela screams team player. She focuses what's best for the team at all times. She is going to be sorely missed, along with Nija McQueen, two really unselfish young ladies for our program. But yes, we will miss Michaela tremendously, particularly in our locker room as well.
Obviously, Bowdoin was the host here. They had a big crowd, so that, works against you. But I felt like your bench still had that energy throughout the entire game. I know as one is your motto. Let's just talk about the team energy you guys had, fighting through the adversity of this weekend.
I mean, at the end of the day, we know we have our team. So, like, just traveling all the way up here, we knew what we were getting into. We weren't going to have many fans. So, like, we just have our bench. And, like, they continued to keep the energy, screaming defense every possession. So, like, if anything, like, we know we can count on the rest of the team.
I'll echo those sentiments. Team first is as one, we're a family. In adverse situations, it just brings us closer. So we're going to learn from this experience, and I think next season will be a lot better.
Great. Thanks so much.
My last question I have for you is, you're a fun coach to watch. I watched you yesterday. I watched you today. I sat right behind you, and you're up the sideline talking to the officials, and you're into it. You can definitely tell that you're behind these girls 100%. How much fun is it for you to watch them go out and perform?
Well, it's a lot more fun when you win. Basketball is not just a job or a career for me. For me, basketball is a passion. It's my way of life. My wife still struggles with it at times. My players, sometimes, coach is crazy. But I just want everyone to understand that, and I hope everyone can understand that I love the game of basketball. This is not something I like or I just do. This is something that I absolutely love.